All right, what is up, guys? It is 7:52 at night on day 2 of me working on my car, which you guys actually haven't seen day 1, and I have a perfectly good reason for that, so let's get into it. Alright, so as you guys can see, I got my hood off, my fenders are both off, and my bumper has been off for months, and we'll get into what I'm going to do with that later. Going around the car, everything is still really kind of on the car. Antenna is now off, which is sitting right there, and my taillights are off, and my back bumper. I had to take care of a little rust spot and whatever, but cleaned this all up, made it all pretty and nice. And then we got my back bumper and my hood. There's a fender over there. The other fender's there, but you guys already saw that in a video. What I did yesterday was I decided to take all the panels off that needed to come off. Just take off the little things like the antenna and actually I think that's the only little thing I took off. Just clean everything up and get it ready to be sanded today. Unfortunately, I had a migraine all day today, and I didn't actually start sanding yet. But it is 8 o'clock. I'm going to push my car out, probably just push it all the way out into the driveway, and bring that over here, put that probably inside, and just start working on everything. So I'm not going to sand that tonight, I don't think. I think I'm going to work on the hood and the back bumper. If anything, I'll just, work on the hood, put that back, or put that back and work on this if I don't have enough time. I have all day tomorrow and a little bit of the rest of today. So what the plan was for me to sand down this entire car, which there's not that many imperfections. So honestly, what I can do tomorrow morning is just pretty much sand down the body tomorrow, which is probably what I will do. Fix the little dents that are on the car while those are drying. Hop on over here and do that, or sand the fender or something. And then we will be primering the entire car. And I know a lot of people are probably gonna say, why are you primering the car and not painting it? And that's just because I'm tired of looking at this ugly white. So enough talking, let's get into it. All right, guys, so as you can see, I got the hood on the floor on a blanket, so this way it doesn't get messed up too bad. So I'm gonna start with the hood and see how long this takes me to sand down. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Figure out where I'm going from there. I don't know, either I'm gonna fix the hood or I'm gonna start working on the back bumper. Either way, they both need Bondo. The hood will use a different Bondo than the bumper because the bumper flexes more, so I had that liquid gold stuff that I started to use on the front bumper. And this stuff will use that Z-grip stuff that I was using on the fender, which came out phenomenal. So let's get to sanding. So it is day 3 of this whole freaking project. Day 2 to you guys. I sanded down the hood last night, or sanded down most of the way. I gotta hit it a little bit more and then do Bondo, but I'm gonna do Bondo once everything is done and I can, go and Bondo everything else, because I still gotta work on the back bumper. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna sand down this fender, because this fender doesn't need any work that I can tell. We're gonna sand this down real fast and keep trucking along. The fender is all sanded down and all pretty and nice. We're gonna work on the back bumper, and the back bumper is going to be a big part of what I need to get done today. You know, if the fenders don't get fully done, that's okay. I've been riding around without fenders in the first place. But the back bumper holds my license plate and the license plate lights, and my car is already kind of illegal as it is, so I don't really want to drive around without lights. Yeah. So we're gonna sand this down, get all the clear coat off of it, clean all this up, and this is gonna be the first thing that we Bondo. Let's get to it. I actually forgot to mention, so this yellow stuff that you see right here, you guys didn't get to see it in the front bumper video because I have not published that yet. It's the front bumper may be a lost cause. But anyway, so this is like pitting for plastic. And it doesn't really make any sense to me, but I have that liquid gold stuff and it's made to flex. So I should be able to just sand this down, take that stuff and just kind of put it in here and try to make it as nice as humanly possible. This is a little bit better than the front bumper, hopefully. I'm hoping this isn't a lost cause, but yeah, let's get to it. Alright guys, so I got my U-Pull liquid gold. This stuff, it is good with flexing for professional use only. I just noticed that. I probably shouldn't have that. Anyway, so that is good for bumpers. It allows the bumper to flex and everything, and it won't break apart the Bondo like typical Bondo brand or anything like that. So, got my squeegee fidgety bit thingy and my hardener and a piece of cardboard that I'm gonna mix everything on, and we're just gonna take this and all the way through. Pray I could get it all done in one pass because I really don't want to spend too much time on this bumper. Like I said, I have until the end of today to put the car back together, at least close to back together. This bumper needs to get back on the car by the end of tonight because I gotta go to work tomorrow. So, let's get to it! Alright guys, so this is the next day. It's day 4, I think? 4 or 5. I didn't drive my car to work today, obviously. I drove the Passat. Skip forward a little bit. I don't really know where I left off. I want to say I started sanding the bumper. I'll show you guys the bumper in a little while. But last night what I did was I masked everything off that I needed to mask off back here. Got all the lines perfect. So what we're going to do is start sanding the back. We're going to have this and the other side and do the whole back half. And then if I have time, I'm going to think about doing the door. The doors I could do another time. I'm off on Monday, so I could do it on Monday, or starting tomorrow, work on it Monday. It just depends, but I need to get the whole back end of the car done. So for now, we're just gonna play it by ear and see how everything goes. But I'm gonna start hitting this. We're gonna get right into it. I don't have a lot of time, like always, so I'm gonna do a little bit of time lapse of this side, a little bit of time lapse of the other side, and magically you guys will see the whole back sanded down. Alright guys, so got the Bondo on, that's not even a word. I made that even and better. Made sure I went through it, sanded again. This side, I hit a spot right there, so that's all smooth now. And it's all ready to be painted. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back the car in a little bit more, and then I'm gonna wipe down the entire car and sweep a little bit of the floor. So this way when I'm spraying underneath the car, dust on the floor doesn't go onto there. And I gotta cover the wheels and mask off any little bit like over there that needs to be masked. I gotta change the battery though because it's about to die. So I'm gonna clean up the car real fast, do what I need to do, set up everything that I need to paint, and then I will check back in with you guys. All right guys, so car is all wiped down. Everything is wiped down that needs to be wiped down. So we're gonna start mixing paint and pray this comes out good. I'm running out of time like usual. It is 7:48. It's 8 o'clock. There's bugs flying in my garage. This is a horrible time to paint, but I don't really have a choice at this point. So I got my primer here and the lacquer thinner. And the lacquer thinner and the primer mixed together. It mixes 1 to 1. I think I've already explained that in the fender spraying video. I'm gonna sit here and mix up some paint real fast, and I will turn the camera back on once I am ready. Alright guys, so we're gonna do a walk around. As you can see, the hood is streaky as hell, and I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if I can. You guys see that? I don't know what it is. It looks like it's like paint dust. If any of you guys are painters or, you know, have done this stuff before, comment on the video and tell me what that could be, because that's kind of annoying. So I'm gonna have to redo the hood. The bumper actually doesn't look too bad. It actually looks like a bumper. There is a little mess up here, but I'm not worried about it. It's actually relatively smooth. Like, this is the first time I've actually just looked at it, and it looks pretty damn good. I do say so myself. This side's gonna be hard to see. It doesn't look too bad. I'm not gonna be able to really tell until tomorrow. This side, it doesn't actually look really streaky. It does on the camera. It looks like a streaky there and a little bit over there, but this is my first time using the paint gun on something other than a fender. So we'll see how good this primer holds up. Also, I did run out of primer, so I'm gonna need to get more primer before I do the doors. And I didn't cover my tire, so my tire is primered. That's all right, it'll wear off. No big deal. So I'm gonna go through the process of unmasking the entire car, and I got to start putting the bumper back together so I can put it back on the car and get my dad to help me put this hood back on so I can drive the car to work tomorrow. So I will check back in once everything is back on the car. All right guys, so this is 2 days later from the last clip that you saw. I got the hood back on the car and I got the back all taken care of. The hood came out looking like crap. I'm not too sure what happened. You guys can, let's see if you guys see that. That's what it looks like all over the hood. I'm not too sure why I did that, and it's very streaky. So I'm gonna be sanding this down again and just probably hitting it with the same primer I used for like those and the top. The back actually came out looking really good, better than I thought it would. Looking like a complete car finally. So the bumper, if you guys remember what it looks like, or what it looked like before, it was all disgusting and pitting and weird. So there is a crack, let's see if I can get it right there, and then there's another crack somewhere else in the bumper. That's my fault. I forgot to put in the stupid foam piece, and because I didn't do that, when I put the bumper support beam back in here, it kind of cracked it, and I gotta take the bumper off anyway, so I'm gonna repair that little spot. But I'm so happy about this bumper, it's not even funny. So everything is looking good. I stopped it there. I'm glad I did, because I did run out of primer. I did not cover my wheels and tires, so I have primer all over my tires. It'll wear off eventually. Actually, it already started wearing off, and it's all right because I'll go through these tires in a couple months anyway. As you can see, I did it over there too. This whole side, if you remember, it had the Bondo, and it's very straight, looks very nice. The next step is going to be working on the doors. The other fender, I don't know which fender it is, and then my front bumper was just sitting in there still.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's a little all over the place. I say this every video, but I only have one person to film. That's me, and I have the tripod, and that gets really boring and repetitive sometimes. I'm sorry about all the time lapses, but there's nothing I can really do about it. Like I said in the last video, if you live in the Triangle area, anywhere around Angier, so Raleigh, Cary, Holly Springs, Fuquay, Willow Springs, any of those areas, and you want to help me film for when I do the full paint video for this car, hit me up on Instagram at Mikey_TDHS13, which will be right here somewhere. Or you can drop a comment down below if you don't have Instagram, and I'll try to get in contact with you. I like the way that the car came out. I did run out of primer, unfortunately, so I will be doing the doors another day and the rest of the car. The fender needs to get done, and that bumper, hopefully you guys will get a front bumper video eventually, because I filmed that like 6 months ago and I still haven't uploaded it because it's still nowhere near done, because that is worse than this. I know you guys don't really enjoy the car videos, and that sucks, because that, you know, that's all I have. The whole idea of the doghouse is to have the car and the trucks and whatever else we get into, and it sucks that a lot of you guys don't like the car videos, but I'm hoping that there will be some things coming soon that you guys will really enjoy with this car. I have some ideas. Travis knows those ideas. Also, real fast, let me touch on the color that I'm thinking about painting my car. It'll be a gunmetal, maybe with a flake. I'm not too sure. Maybe if I feel confident enough to paint with flake, then I'll do it. So gunmetal with maybe bronze wheels. I really like the way that that color scheme looks. Then with red accents in the interior. I think that would look really awesome. My whole thinking process changes every day, so I could completely change the color tomorrow, which is exactly why the car is not painted yet. I'm gonna stop rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I love each and every one of you, and until next time, I will see you guys later.